Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. What am I playing? I am taking Lobotomy. I am playing Lobotomy Corporation. It is a game that is a bit like a roguelike, from what I understand. I don't really know a ton about it, but it was just kind of a goofy game that I saw on Steam. Thought, why not? It seems to be kind of a monster management simulation inspired by SCP Foundation, Cabin in the Woods, and Warehouse 13. I don't know a lot about it, so we're all going in blind. But I figured do the normal intro. Let everything kind of warm up a bit. What's the plan for the week? I will be doing this stream, of course, and then it will be something Tuesday, and then I think we were going to do another Phasmophobia stream Wednesday. Don't know if there'll be another Saturday one. It's all kind of up in the air. But that's why I don't post a schedule on Twitch. Because I don't know what I'm going to do the day of. It's all just random. But we will probably be jumping in pretty quick. Mostly because I've never booted this game up ever. And I will probably have to do some adjustments to the options. So, to get everything moving, let's transition. I meant to fade the music out a bit more than that. Did you get the last 4 that you needed? Sadly, no, because we did the stream on Saturday, and I didn't stream on Sunday. So this is the first stream. But that is perfectly fine. I feel like growth has been going pretty well. A tutorial. First things first. I can't read this. English. I think. I think it is now in English. Yes, there we go. Master volume should be okay. I think it's the music that I just need to turn down. Easy. Very easy options here. Enable backer abnormalities. And then it's still also in a language I can't read. I don't know. This should be good. I kind of want to just go in blind. Tutorials are always such a drag, but I should... Oh, man. We'll do one tutorial and see how quickly I become bored and I just kind of spitball it. Hello, manager. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you are responsible for managing the abnormalities we have and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. You can move the camera with the WASD key, blah, 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 blah. You can zoom in and out. That's easy. We are clicking the information displayed. The information displayed in the panel is related to the agent. Some of this information is vital. Some of the statistics and ego equipment. Please view the section of the manuals titled The Agents for more details about this information. No. The bar at the top left of the screen displays the amount of energy you need to collect the end of the day. The top right corner lists the missions that you were able to attempt today. The company produces energy with a product called Positive Enkelfen. PE agree box. Is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates PE boxes, which is being worked on. Please click on the containment unit holding the abnormality with the primary mouse button. Please click on the containment unit. This. Since you have yet to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. Please select the first work type. Instinct. Instinct works satiates an abnormality's psychological need and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, their fortitude will increase at the end of the day, raising their health points. Now please click on the agent. I'm trying, it won't let me. Oh, I guess I have to. Each work you can request your agents to perform with an abnormality will have a different result. The success rate for... Bleh, it cut me off. They begin their work. Abnormalities release Enkelfen when agents work with them, and we collect this into what we call e-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work process, will either respond positively or negatively. Right now it's calm. However, if the abnormality reacts negatively, it will release negative Enkelfen. I don't know what that is. Instead, and damage the agent. Please keep in mind that an agent's HP and SP drops completely. They friggin' die, I assume. However, if the abnormality I already know this. 00000 is very sad and has to leave so soon. It seems that he wants to follow him. An abnormality mood might change depending on the outcome of the work done with it. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes we obtain during the work process. This information will not be processed at all. I will throw it out immediately and not pay attention to any of it. When the work process is complete, it's collected, and it goes towards the daily quota. It can be used to unlock more anomaly information. After work has been completed with the anomaly, or abnormality, you cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. Until you can work with it again, you can send your agents to work with or other abnormalities, or let them heal up in the main room. Whenever the department regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. And so they shall. Let's try ordering an agent to work with the new method. First, click on the agent, select work, and we will make them do insight. That's just immediately level 2. So far, pretty simple. I understand. So these are, I'm assuming, the energy. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of this abnormality's PE boxes. It's time to learn about observation. Please press the nameplate display at the top of the containment unit. At the moment, it displays the subject's number instead of the name. After unlocking the abnormality's basic information, the name will be displayed. Oh my god! The display of this current information is a lot. We'll need to spin some of the PE boxes to gain information. It's just a crash test dummy. Details and tips concerning the management of the abnormality are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, it can result in a decrease of the Qilfoff counter. I have no idea how you would pronounce that. These letters, never seen combined in such a way, and cause problems with the rest of the energy. Please be sure you unlocked and read the encyclopedia. Reading. How the abnormality reacts to different work types is displayed. The greater the performance for a certain work type, the more success the work process will be. The number on the left indicates virtue level an agent needs to perform. Please unlock all this information now. So yeah, basically just blip, 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 blip. Continuing on, the area shows the maximum counter of the abnormality. It will inform you. It's a lot of information. I don't think it helps with the fact that it's so wordy. Like it feels like this could be explained a lot simpler. Once the observation level reaches a certain point, it will become available. So yeah, you just gotta spend a lot of crap to just increase. Give the abnormality may present to an agent. If this information is unlocked, each time the agent finishes, they will have the possibility of receiving a gift. Lastly, let us take a look at the records. I should use to train up and up-and-coming managers. Rumor has it the abnormality has chosen to be used for training as its most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called a training dummy rabbit, but it doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. It likes people. If it escapes, it is merely following the employee as they leave its containment. So it's very friendly. The music is kind of getting a little loud. Please exit the window by pressing close, which my microphone is kind of in the way. We cannot turn the volume down. Now that you have unlocked the basic information, furthermore, we have unlocked the list of favored works, and now we have the abnormality prefers attachment work. Let's try ordering an agent to perform the attachment work with it. So, yeah, go nuts. When the gauge fills, the number on the right indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alert around them. Have a timer displayed alongside the alarm. The timer will slowly drop until it reaches 0. However, if the abnormality is already being worked with, let's see. If is being dismissed at the time, a portion of energy that we've collected will be lost and will immediately drop to 0. Trying to prevent this from happening, you can find more detailed information about this in the work counter penalties. This is a lot of information. This reminds me a lot of like a Rim World situation, but just very 2D. So you can only do so much in a day. That's pretty normal. And then yeah, this just seems like a basic. Once management, you can elect to advance the next day or retry the current day. That's interesting, that you can just repeat it. Very forgiving. No. I don't know if I want to do the entire tutorials. Like, they're very abundant. Also, I think I want to turn down the, even more. Let's see. Employees, emergencies. I guess we'll try to blaze through. I think I understand most of it, because so far it doesn't seem like it's complicated, but it's mostly just wordy. When a mission is successfully completed, you'll be able to conduct a research project. The proposals for a department's various research projects are displayed at the start of each day during deployment. To select a research project, click and drag it to the open slot in the lower left. That's not the lower right. Click proceed. Do you recall how you were rewarded LOB for your skill during management? You can see the total amount of LOB you have garnered here. Lob. For this part of my instruction, I'll show you how to spend some of the LOB to hire new agents and how to deploy them. You know, the big thing that says hire. You could increase their fortitude. Information and appearances. You can adjust virtues. For example, your desire to hire an agent with more HP, you could increase their fortitude. Let's try that right now. I can't. You won't let me. Oh, I see. It's the very tiny arrow that was highlighted. Once you've finished adjusting, you can hire. Which the agent you were customizing has just been hired. How about we take a look? Please click on the agent. Just like we viewed their information, utilize some strengthening. Prudence. And then, yeah, we just slap them on down. Well done. Their ego. Very in-depth. Very wordy. Currently displayed is the list of available ego weapons and their information. Now click on one of your agents. Now assign the ego weapon you were selecting. I think the only problem is, now assign the ego weapon to your selected agent by clicking one of the empty slots. One of the empty slots. There's a lot of empty slots here. Continuing on, let us the available ego suits. Please click on the ego suit tab. So these are the things that we get by working with the abnormalities. They now have armor and a weapon, which has like a doll on the end. Yeah, it's like It's a sword, but with a dummy on the end. Take a moment. Please take a moment to test equipping other employees. So, bam, 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 bam. Excellent work. Complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. It appears there is a mission awaiting. It is not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it is recommended to handle them soon, so you will be able to conduct research the following day. One last thing, if you have any further questions involving the management process or deployment, you can always review the manual by clicking the button on the top left. That's probably going to happen a lot. The manual can also be opened anytime by pressing the F1 key. Begin management. Yeah, that was a lot. Like, so far, I mean, yeah, it's not terribly difficult. It's just so wordy. I don't know why it's so wordy. Why is it so wordy? It's like a game that's trying to sound super smart, but it's not really. Allow me to explain. Blah 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 blah. So now you must be wondering what happens when the it drops 0. Shall we find out? Please select the containment unit to perform regression work. And then I'll throw the guy in there. I can only imagine that they die or some horrible travesty happens. Just so it really doesn't like standard training dummy rabbit is very sad that they had to leave. So I can send other. Oh, it escapes. When an abnormality counter reaches 0, they will either escape or use a special ability. Such things can lead to rather inconvenient situations. This particular abnormality happens to escape. Our agents cannot work with it while it is escaping, so we need to suppress it. Please click on the escaped abnormality. Abnormalities can inflict 4 different damage types. Red, which decreases health. White, which decreases sanity. Black, which decreases both health and sanity. And pale, which decreases health by a percentage based on the target's maximum HP. Agents equipped with Ego can also utilize one of these 4 damage types. It does red, so it just beats the crap out of me. Just throws its dummy body at me. Furthermore, abnormalities have set of defenses. So I'm playing freaking SCP Pokemon. Some forms of attack may be weak, while others should be fatal. You can suppress an abnormality more effectively when your agents attack using the damage types an abnormality is weak against. So, it's strong against red, I guess. I don't know what these mean, but we all deal white. Because it says white. So that's white, that's red, I guess that's black, and that's pale. I guess. Prudence. I don't know. But yes, it deals white. See, I'm learning. This music is like really weird for this kind of a game. One other thing, if an agent is using an ego weapon whose grade is higher than the abnormality's risk level, they will deal more damage. Okay. So they're all the same, so this just doesn't matter. When the suppression UI is on display, you can take note of the ego. And then she's just gonna go freaking. She's gonna whack it. Coming face to face with an abnormality, especially when it is on the loose, can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. Just like when an agent enters a containment unit, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of the abnormality is high while the agent level is low, it can cause a heavier strain on the mind, lower a larger portion of their SP. Their sanity. She should be alright. This is practice. Bonk. Why are they here? It appears that this abnormality is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. This is a good time to remind you that if an agent dies, the ego that they were assigned will be lost. Let's order the rest of the employees to help suppress the anomaly. Abnormality. I keep saying anomaly. Please select the other 2 agents and make them go do stuff. Oh, they want me to... next, click on the abnormality with the secondary mouse button to immediately order them to suppress it. Get in there! Move, move, move! We making zombies? No, we're like punching, dummies because they escaped their containment. Very intense. You've done well handling the situation. Let's move our employees back to the main room of their department. Please select them by clicking and dragging. Moving them. We just gonna leave the abnormality there? Oh, it went back. Okay. It's just super chill now. What are you doing? Blunt newbie. I saw my dead colleague yesterday. When an employee's sanity falls to 0, they will panic. A panicked employee will show different behaviors depending on their highest virtue. If you wish to learn about this, please refer to the section Employee Panic of the Manager's Manual. Whoop-de-doo. Please click on the currently panicked employee. Panicking. Agents can be recovered from their panic when their SP is restored completely to 100. SP can be restored with white or black ego weapons. Conveniently, all our current agents are equipped with the ego that deals white damage. Please select all available agents and order them to suppress the panicked employee. I imagine what you mean is beat the ever-loving crap out of... We're gonna suppress you, okay? This won't hurt one bit. Are you suppressed? Stop panicking. That was excellent. Truly well done. If you ever happen to fall into a situation you would wish to redo, such as turning back time to avoid the death of an agent, you can do so by pressing escape and clicking the rewind to memory repository button, or by clicking retry. And when you choose memory repository, you will go back to the most recent imprinted day. Retry, on the other hand, will restart back to the day's current deployment. I don't want to do either. Lastly, let's call all our agents back to the main room of the department. You can of course do this by manually moving over them with the secondary mouse button. However, there's an even easier way. Next to the regenerator gauge, there's a recall button. Boop. This is like a more violent Invader Zim. It's definitely a very interesting game. It reminds me a lot of RimWorld, but 2D, which I guess is easier. But man, the tutorial is very wordy from what I've been reading so far. But I think that's it. I think I've completed the tutorial. So the game is fairly simple for right now, unless it pulls a fast one on me. Because I did all three. I did management, I did employees. I am a master Lobotomy Corporation employee. Start a new day with the current abnormality observation levels. I guess. I haven't even done anything. I don't know what the... Oh, 0303. Oh, it feeds on the evil that seeps out during conversations between people. Sucks to be it. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. So please have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. Even an AI can have a nice name. Did you know that? I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. So this is like an extremely weird town simulator thing. A little? I don't know if it's, I don't know if this is like stage, like if it has level 1, level 2, level 3, or if it's just kind of like, I think there is like a story. I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? Well, you got no nose. Your nose. However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation to open a door or prepare a cup of coffee for you. I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight or feel the gentle breeze. See, now it's scary. Now we need to be afraid. Now, in regards of my appearance, as you can see, I have no nose. The color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who has had the most beautiful smile. You're not even smiling, it's like a straight line. It's like an underscore. Haha, don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. Not even me. That would be normal, you know, anime style. I mean, yeah, I think this is, I think it's Korean? Because when you first start the game, everything's in Korean. I think. It could be, you know, something else, but sadly, it's hard to tell with the untrained eye. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. What if you're not? Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I am the best in a majority of work fields. I am able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I am certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? I would like to know how to get out of here. I guess tell me about the company. That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way. Your world is constantly growing and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. Beep bop boop beep boop. There was a town simulator I played. It had stages but got increasingly hard. Story was non-existent though. This might be kind of like that. Because, I mean, it's got, like, days, but you can retry the days, so it's probably, like, it gets harder and harder as the game goes on. I'm intrigued by the idea, but I don't know if I'm gonna like the execution. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. That's hard. You mean to tell me, like, nuclear energy and sun power can't create just, like, a bunch of energy? In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then we figured out that energy could be harvested by these abnormalities via a special method. We just jammed a cable in it. To isolate them in a controlled environment, and then to harvest energy from them by jamming the cable into it. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you will be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. Please stop talking. It's very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful in your position. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank. Then it's a pointless encyclopedia now, isn't it? But it will be filled out little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates to pin it. You have joined the corporation at an opportune moment, by the way. The Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for a way to improve its harvesting processes. I can imagine she is referring to the general lesson of media that humans are ever greedy and nothing is ever sustaining. I mean, yeah, but like, I think they even say that like nuclear energy is like, it can generate a lot of electricity. But like, you like just make more. Make like an entire like street just full of You'd have to have like one overly populated place, right? Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of which, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. How convenient. That means the working conditions have been improved upon compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. There's bars that we lock behind you when you enter. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention, why did we change scenes? Nothing happened. You don't understand the concept of patience, do you? Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Oh, those are two different AIs, that's why. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be the most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. There's like 17 billion AIs. And they all look the same. Oh my gosh. So far, my biggest complaint with this game is that everyone won't shut up. Manager, I arrived just on time to tell you some boring disposition. The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it just counts as on time. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, manager. I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malkuth, but every second counts on Lobotomy Corporation. Well, we've been screwing this one up then. Please make your introductory as brief as possible. Oh man, if only it was as brief as possible. Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today, but hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Yeah, no different stuff like personas. I mean, it is tempting to just skip, but then I know they'll be like, man, what about that thing that happened? I'm in charge of the control team. Oh, so are you an AI too? So we're the control team. We have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of the facility. I'm sure you're a bit nervous, right? Not at all. I'm actually getting increasingly bored. It takes a bit of time to get used to things, I know from experience, but don't worry. I'll be sure to help you. I am not exactly the best at everything. That's not a good sign from the person that runs the control room. I used to be a problem. Sephira. You know, I would sew buttons onto a shirt to the wrong direction or add salt instead of sugar to food. And you're a part of the control. The thing that makes sure things work. But still, you can do it just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day. I wish you the best of luck. If he keeps banging, I will skip this. I can't take it anymore, manager. You're in there, right? I have to get out of here, please. I know you're capable of it. You're the manager. You're not the same as the rest of us. You can do anything. Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team every day? Here is a delight for me. It's so horrible. I can't take it anymore. I'll go and say nothing here is normal. Do you really think you can't handle it? Please, I don't want to be here. Let me out of here, please. Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to our department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this. I should intervene. I should be able to do something. I'm a manager, and also, I haven't done anything. Please keep this in mind, manager. Once they say they can't handle it, they are no longer part of my control team. The control team is on the top of all the Sephiroth. You literally just said that you couldn't even add salt to something, and yet you're saying if they say they can't handle it, then you kick them out. You literally told me a minute ago that you're a complete failure. Just like the central nervous system of a human being, if we go down, it's only a matter of time until everyone else goes down too, says the person that can't add salt when asked. At first, it was hard for me to get used to it as well, but I worked really, really hard. So please, don't say something as meaningless as, you can't handle it. What? Manager, please make sure to remember that this is your priority goal, to harvest energy, complete 3 processes with the abnormality. Hello, manager. Each day you will need to expand the department. I'm gonna send you through a meat grinder. Memory repository imprinted. Day one. I got 1 employee. Maybe we should get 1 other employee. It couldn't hurt. I don't want to spend more lob. Can I not cycle? I just want, like, fodder, you know? I got 1 more lob. What is this guy? Hang on. I got a red... Okay, they're all red. You're all gonna die. More meat for the meat grinder. Was Dexter the guy about to go insane? I don't know. I don't think I ever got his name. I just heard employee. I think that's all I remember hearing is employee. So we are talking. Can I pause? I can. So this is our anomaly or abnormality. It's a skull with a piece of metal in it. Who are you? How do you get out of that room? Easy peasy. I don't know anything about this thing, so I'm just gonna throw people into it. You first. And then I immediately make it angry, and it escapes and kills us all. Dexter is understandably terrified. Because it's just singing hymns. I don't think it likes this. Maybe? This is probably going to be the thing that I suck the most at, is that I don't understand. So I have to spend lob, which I believe I have 5 of. Oh, PE, my bad. I have to spend PE. A silent abnormality that understands the conflict between good and evil. It empties eye sockets, stare at those who encounter it. A giant skull that is attached to a cross. It wears a crown of thorns. It floats around 2 meters above the ground. Sounds like a cool, guy. I mean, yeah. Who went in there? Who went in there the first time? Let's not make them go in again. I think it was Dexter. I think it was Dexter that went in. We'll send Brooke. Maybe it was Brooke. Shrug. It was Dexter. I see there. I can read. So when this goes up, or drains, I think, one of the two. If this either hits 0 or hits the max, then that thing runs free. And then I have to beat it to death in order to get it back in there. To my understanding. As it sings. It will be willing to bear pain is half of the atonement. You're getting guilt-tripped by a freaking skull. It's possible. I don't know what that said. He's such a happy little guy. I kind of want to know what this thing likes. Because some part of me is a little concerned. Yay! I don't know what this means. So it likes attachment? If I'm reading this right, it's high, high, common, low, high. It'd be like insight and attachment, I think. And then these two are meh. Yeah. And then it gave me a gift, penitence hat. I can wear a crown of thorns. Okay, next, let's do insight. It's your turn. What? What is your name? Johnny. What? So far, the game is very simple. I imagine it will get increasingly more complicated as time goes on. Apparently I did instinct work twice by accident. One sin and hundreds of dead, dude. As Yag work proceeds, one sin and hundreds of good deeds. It is not possible to just forgive an act of evil as long as the intentions behind it are pure. The result of your effort, you're a perfect fit. Cool. Oh, I don't think you like that. Oh, did I get it backwards? I got mad. I got mad by the goblin guy. Maybe high is bad. Maybe I want low. I don't know. I don't know what this means. Well, its appearance is bizarre. It is rare to record an incidence of violence against employees involving this abnormality. It lures you into a false sense of security. I guess I'm done. I collected the amount of energy. That's all I was supposed to do. Yeah. Survival rate 100. I have 3 people. I got an S rank. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Yes, proceed to the next day. And I think that's basically the game. Ooh, I get to pick. Somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. I kinda like Seagull Guy, you know? He sounds like he's not gonna judge me and or kill me. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. Like, somewhere in the distance, you can hear seagulls. Like, that sounds a little bit more peaceful. Maybe it's luring me into the false sense. Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as a what? A what? Tell me, if you had to choose one, which part of the motto do you prefer? Well, I'm the manager, so I have to legally say both. I mean, build the future, right? That's the whole point. The future is inevitable, but ever undecided. One may simply lie atop the sand of the future, or they may shape it with purpose. Lobotomy Corporation is an innovative company. Bleh. The harvesting technologies we have discovered are such a, please excuse my lack of vocabulary, it's simply remarkable. These technologies could be the salvation of mankind. With these, we will mold the future, creating brand new paths. And many deaths. There was a lot of confusion last time, wasn't there? I guess. Usually, I am in charge of the security of your office. However, it seems that I failed to pay close enough attention to the Sephora meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know that what it means to resign here in the company, don't you? I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I consider natural and obvious may come as a quite shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role, and they must be faithful to their part without any error synchronizing with each other. Now imagine that one of the actors decided to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. That actor should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making the exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and its actor are finished. This is what we mean when we say someone resigns. We killed them. Great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. I'm a friggin' idiot. As for me, the day went alright. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? These entities that wander the facility unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors. The drills do no good when they encounter them. Since we don't have enough data on them, we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Like lunacy. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating, out of control, and it feels like I'm no longer myself. How can I describe it? Like something's wiggling inside me, little by little. Mission: Malkuth's gone insane. Complete 4 work process. It definitely seems like that's probably going to be the story, is, you know, people go nuts. Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department? I guess. Do I have to? I guess so. Yes, I'm gonna do the only option I'm allowed to. That's always a great thing in video games. They're like, here, pick this option. And you're like, okay. Game speed acceleration. You can accelerate the flow of time during management to 2 times by using order agents to work in other departments. Permits you to give cross-divisional work orders between departments. So far, I only have the one department. Recall scattering agent to their home department main room. I guess joint command? I don't know. I have no need to fast forward. Ooh, I also keep my guys. Can I upgrade them? I can strengthen them. I'll strengthen... never mind, or maybe... Whoops. No, get back in there. Yeah. Yeah. Rook has a lot of health, I think. Let's make him the tank, or her, I don't know who it is. Confirm. And then, I really wish I could rename you Jihane Oang Si Seog. Let's increase your temperance. And then Dexter, we will increase your justice. Never mind. What can I increase that it will allow? You're already really good with prudence. Maybe we'll do your temperance as well. Oops. Yeah. Good to go. It's the same one. That's a little lame. I was hoping for a different one. Let's try repression. Is it treated? It is treated as the same one. Nuts. So that is lower, I think. Is that the max it can go? I think so. Let's do instinct with Jahane. I really wish I could change their names. Gion Negi. We'll call you Geo. This one doesn't have the bar off, so maybe instinct is... Maybe I got it backwards. Maybe common is good, and like all the other ones are bad. Let's unlock basic information. Oh, that didn't take, Ooh, okay, yeah. Ah, there's so much information. Does this pause the game? No, it does not. Okay, let's see. Giant skull. It feeds on the evil that seeps out of every conversation between people. The assigned employee must kneel before it. Standing appears to be acceptable and present their evil by confessing their sins to it. The way it feeds is unknown. Excerpt from experiment records. They have cataloged the sins a person can commit into 3 levels. Level 1. A small lie or action that either goes unnoticed or can be shared in jest. Level 2. Sins that are most serious and only shared with the closest of friends. Level 3. Sins so profound that they cannot be shared with anyone. These will be taken to the grave. Employee Redacted has been assigned to confess a level 1 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increases by 12. Employee Redacted is assigned to confess a level 2 sin. Energy production via the abnormality increases by 15%. We assigned an Employee Redacted to confess a level 3 sin. 1 minute and 48 seconds after the employee was sent in, a bright flash of light was seen. The light was so bright that it could have been seen outside the containment unit. Immediately following the light, there was a facility-wide power outage. The phenomena lasted for 2 hours. Employee redacted lost 6 years of their memory. Further experiments were canceled. Scientific ethics decree that all footage of those who participated in the experiment is to be kept sealed. However, the incident left us no choice but to review the footage of the containment unit. Employee redacted. This happened during redacted at around 4 p.m. Anyway, there was a railway around 20 minutes from my house. Some of my good friends and I decided to dress as forest animals. One of us chose to go as deer. It was a crude costume. Just a pair of clumsily made antlers and called out his name. That's when we heard the gunshots. When I came to my senses, I saw his blood splattered all the way to my feet. After that, none of us were dressed up as animals ever again. That's all, by the way. Is it really supposed to work? This didn't tell me anything. And outcome ranges good, normal, bad. Still, yeah. Huh. It's a lot of information. Like, again, like, this is the thing that I'm having trouble with, is, like, what does these mean? Maybe that's where the tutorial will come in handy again. It's a non-escaping entity. A non-escaping entity. Oh, I paused it. Meaning easy oh. What the heck are you? I didn't even see the other ones. It's a meltdown, but I don't think they can escape. Or I just got lucky is all. They're like shrimps that give you soda. These shrimps, they give you soda. I thought it was a non-escaping entity. Why do I have to be worried about it? I don't think I do have to be worried about it. The one that I kind of want to be worried about is the shrimps. These guys have a lot of stuff. Begins an insight work training for 505. So yeah, let's do. It's the countdown for. Will it escape? No. That's what I thought. I kind of want to complete the mission. Also, if I can get as much energy as I can. I just don't know what this means. I will probably have to run this tutorial again, because I like... The whole, like, what is good for each individual creature. It's difficult to understand. Yeah, you just stay in there. One sin and hundreds of good deeds is apparently what we named it. Shrimp are delicious no matter how you cook them. Boil them, fry them, whatever. There's a rumor floating about that we could have been abducted onto a fishing boat by drinking a can of grape soda. What? These shrimp, they're playing hardball. There's so many. There's just a wall of text. The crew has something around 10 people, including the captain. So yeah, I think this is just kind of like a information. I'm more curious about like these. These are probably going to be important too. The ego weapons and suits. It's also a non-escaping entity. So they're really taking it easy on me. I can't see if I have completed my job. I wonder what is better to do. Is it better to try to get the workday done? Okay, let's try to get one more. Instinct. Hang on. Okay, very slow. I want to try to get the mission. I have a feeling that's probably my most important task. Though, completing these is not a bad idea either. Whale cheers. Work damage. There, I know all the information. I'm a genius. And I guess, yeah, I could manufacture stuff. Oh, I thought I had... Oh, I guess it's... Okay, I understand now. They have each individual ones. I completed the job. Yeah. Did it pretty good, I think. I'd like to think I did well. Oh my god. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? I am coming to you, you who will be reduced to ash like me. See, there's just some that just don't sound very, friendly. It's a good day. Are you still shy today? The day we must never forget. I kinda like 00192. It seems very caring. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. It looks like a butt. Why would someone make a number that looks like a butt? In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessor wished for. There are many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth, to lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? I mean, if I wish for the company to prosper, it would mean I would be helping more people, quote unquote. If I wish to mature my spirit, who knows what the heck that means, like. Your future is determined by what you do at this moment. Currently, you work for Lobotomy Corporation. In our company, you will see things that cannot be seen, and you will feel things that cannot be felt. You shall do impossible things. May your wish be granted. Perhaps you will become the best manager I have seen yet. So, you may be asking yourself if your predecessor managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. They all died. You did it again. You did it flawlessly, too. I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, which looks blank, my to-do list is always so full, but I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave any mistakes, you know. I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here. She's just kind of talking in circles, like, you know, I've been here so long because of my notebook, which has been here so long, which I've been here so long, and it's just like, move, okay, you know. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long, long time ago. Maybe ever before I was ever capable of thinking. I'm like losing my marbles down here. It feels like I've wished for the same thing before in some other place that wasn't the control team. Ah, were you a manager? Please finish the report I requested by the end of today. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The AI is here. They're all unstable with the exception of me. It's especially bad for Malkuth, you've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. She's exploding. Complete 8 work processes. I still only have the ability. Bria. Astaluth. Good day. Would you like to do the only thing you're allowed to do? Yes. Okay. I could still fast forward stuff. Beepers will be provided to the agents so that they can be notified to return to their home department. I don't really understand the departments thing, because so far there hasn't really been a need for a department. But sure. I have no gear, so yeah, We're a little blank in that department. But I could increase their stats, I think. Such as their health, because they were looking a little rough. I don't think I need new employees, because these two are non-escapable, so I can literally ignore them if I so desire. I could just kind of rotate them if I needed. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think... Opened can of well cheers. This is the thing that I need, though. I need these. I need weapons and armor and stuff. Which means I require people to do the thing. Just have you all do instinct. I need more energy anyway. I need more blocks. I need more goo. Speed is eventually going to be a problem though, because yeah, everything's getting a little bit bigger. Maybe that's what the departments are for. Like I can move them here. That might actually be what it's for. Can I spend more? No, I cannot. He didn't like the instinct, but they did. He really didn't like that. They've gone mad. You've lost your mind. Please, get that sorted. Turns out talking to the meat wall really is a bummer. They just die. They've died. Wow. She had the most health, and she died in one go. Wow. Well. Whoa. I'm gonna retry the day. I'm gonna redo that one and not do instinct. Everyone else was good. So, I mean, I have to go in there. I have to go into the meat wall. But instinct did not work, and their sanity dropped. So, I'm assuming, whoops, maybe we just need somebody with a stronger, well, they had the strongest. Let's just try doing this again. Yeah, they dropped like immediately. That's kind of cheap though. That feels really bad that it's just like the moment you start and it's just like, oh, it drove you nuts. Like, because I can't even attempt it. Like, even if I commencing phenomenal observation. So far, it seems to be doing okay with insight. Now we have acquired more than half the energy. It was meh with that. I think I need manual guidelines. Changes their facial expression at certain intervals. However, when faced with another person, their changes halt. From smiles to anger, they have level 5. From smiles to anger, they have 5 levels of facial expression. Dubbed faces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No special circumstances came from phase 3. Phase 2 showed an increased success rate at the employees healed. That sucks. You have to time it perfectly. Phase 4 showed 150 damage dealt during the work, and the success rate declined. So I cannot enter when phase 4 is up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Brownie face. How are you doing? Dude, that sucks too, because it's completely random. Nope, cancel that order. That's rough. Okay, there is a meltdown, but it's one that's not a problem. Do another instinct. Okay, so yeah, I was right. These are high. I think I'm getting it. I am getting it. It is an interesting design. Though I'm not really a huge fan of that. Work completed with containment units under works. Control team works completed with containment units under 1/8 meltdown. What? It's a good day. Phase 5 showed 200 damage dealt. Phase 1 showed 50% damage dealt during work, and the success rate increased. Which I thought is what I did. Did I take damage? I don't think they took damage. Huh. There's so much information. This must be very hard to tell though, because like it changes depending on the face. But so far, face 2 and 3 seem to be the most like eh. Face 1 can hurt me. Face 5 can kill me. Face 4 can probably kill me. Phase 2 showed an increased rate. But yeah, 2 and 3 seem to be okay. Man, face guy is spooky. I guess move here. Even though I could complete the day. But I have to do 8. Do 8 of these. He's nervous talking to the meat wall. Surely the meat wall can't get out though, right? Like, that'd be really hard. Oh, he went nuts. What? Why did he go nuts? It was wall... It was 3. I thought 3 was okay. Nothing happened with 3. No special circumstances with 3. Why did he go nuts? I did instinct. Suppress. As he just gets shot. I don't think I can suppress him though. I think he will die. Oh man, meat wall kind of sucks. Yep, he died. Man, that really sucks. I was doing so well. Day 3 definitely got hard. What with meat wall? Maybe if I rewind. Will that go all... Wait. Will that go all the way back to day 1? I think so. It's like a hard reset. I really don't want... I don't want to lose anybody on day 3. That seems like such a goofy thing. I'm sure it's one of those, like, you know, meant to be situations of like, well, you gotta have one person die. But it just seems so goofy that it's like day 3. Everybody dead. It doesn't help with the fact that it's like, oh, one of the faces is just like death. It's like, that's so not fun. That's... That's so very annoying. That's oh so very annoying. I have to be sure. I can't. So smiley face seems to be good. It's still annoying as all get out. If you go insane, I'm gonna be really angry at you going insane. You're not allowed to go insane. You're also not allowed to leave. That one's not cool, though. I don't know what happens when that thing... I don't know what happens when this thing has the chance to escape. Get in there. That one's the most annoying. Like right now, not a huge fan of that one. It's just such a goofy, like, a goofy concept that I have to constantly stare at it. This mission's a little annoying. I might ignore it. Mostly because I don't even know how these meltdowns work, even though I played the tutorial of it. I need stuff. Like, I could really use some stuff. I think I'm good. I might take my losses and run. I got a promotion. Somebody got a promotion. Dexter got a promotion. That one was a little rough. I don't like no face guy. The face wall. Face wall's a little rough. Those betrayed hearts sank into the depths, slowly forgotten in the ever-lengthening corridors of time. Now everything will be just fine. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machine have found themselves rested and healthy again. Ooh. Because this feels very, now everything will be just fine. That just sounds kind of like a red herring. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, the recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I take pride in that. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you are performing under your role well. This shows that there should be only good news to come. A machine, such as myself, doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face that very first time you first came in here. You were so withdrawn, face all gray and grim, and you were all nervous about my presence. and that I was a robot. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass, shall we toast? Ah, today's occasion is now something as monumental as someone's birthday, or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risk of the beginning. The company grows, fertilized by their sacrifice. It's as simple as that. All the while the music. I'm sure that they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity would be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased in memoriam of their noble sacrifices. I don't want to drink right now. I'll drink. And then I just fall over and die. Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass and then take it in lightly, savoring the bubbles. Perfect, just like that. Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department? Yes, I'm forced to. I literally can't do anything else. Okay, I have 6 points. I have I have the wall face. I have 4 things. I feel like I could probably use a new hire. I don't get to know any of their stats, do I? No. I don't want to waste points. Let alone... I thought I had more than this. I only have 1. Oof. Does no one get to have that? I can't drag them. Strange. There we go. I guess I had to select them. I was really hoping to have more suits than just 1. The leveling is gonna suck. His temperance is kind of bad. Yeah. Improve. There, now you don't suck as bad. And then I guess to help the newbie. Nope, that's too much. Oh. I think that's all I can do. I have one more point. Can I improve? Nope. I don't think I can improve anything else. I can improve their prudence. As good as you're gonna get. Okay, I have shrimp, I have wall face, and I have a machine. This one's different. This one's got like a little cog. So I'm learning that perhaps they should do some easy ones, Ava. And I have to eyeball this because Wallface Man over here can just insta-kill me if I don't pay attention. Get back over here. Come on. No. Come on. Yep. Hey. Hey. Lady. Get over there. Sounds like a freaking bomb's about to go off. I really don't like working with the wall. Nope. Angry face. Can't do it. Okay, happy face. Good enough. Okay. Wasn't even able to see what the machine did. It works entirely different though. When an employee uses the machine, they will experience an increase in all their stats. This one's really weird. This one requires time. So like what? I gotta like put them through the meat grinder. Hang on. Okay, so I think I understand now. Yeah, I have to level it up, I think. I need more armor, more suit, more guns, more tools, and the like. It's a lot of things to keep track of. He's en route to get put in the blender. She's having a blast talking to a meatball. Okay, I have 7. I guess let's just unlock these again. Yeah, they're all common because it's all based on the faces, which sucks. Get back in there, Brooke. I guess. I need to accumulate a minute. She's a little damaged. She's getting kind of hurt. We'll swap them out. We gotta swap them out because they're getting hurt. He's probably just gonna die eventually, which is really gonna suck. Yeah, now his stats went down. I'm not a fan of Meatwall. Every time I feel like I got Meatwall down, he's just more wily than ever. I don't care. Ava needs experience. Ava, talk to the funny doodad. Ava, go talk to that thing. Ugh. I can definitely see how this will eventually become more and more complicated. Yeah, his stats are... His stats plummeted. He is not good. He's not doing so hot. But I don't think there's a way for him to recover that. Not unless he maybe does another thing. Maybe if he does another abnormality, it'll help him more. I'm more concerned with the meat wall. But I also feel like it's not wise to send multiple people into the machine. Weird. Very odd. This might be one that I just kind of ditch. I'm thinking that that's what a lot of these will be, because it's like... the missions are gonna become kind of an afterthought, I feel like. One sunny day when they were sincerely drying the laundry in their yard, sadness struck suddenly. In our city, sacrifices for corporates must be highly praised, honor for their deaths. No reason for you to cry either, rather you should be glad. What's with the look on your face? What kind of facial expression isn't recommended in our city? Goodness, why are you making such a face? You're making others feel gloomy too. Please be more considerate. You don't live in this world alone after all. You're very poor at expressing your emotions. You must be quite shy. Hey, try to look more pleased. That way those living on the outskirts will be more envious of us. Sunny day. Just like that day, they sincerely dried the laundry. They dried their own skin. Cool. I don't get it. Today's shy look. Death. Black. He does work damage. Ego gift. Today's expression, I. And then I can get a skin gun. Let's see. I can get more armor. I can get more armor. I haven't got a new mission. I might. Might just complete the day. Because his stats are getting drained, and I don't know what that does. Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company has founded on multitudes of trials and hardships, so you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been today? Well, of course, it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries. No, manager, how has your life been? An absolute horrid one. Nothing spectacular, just okay. I guess nothing spectacular because I don't remember his life. I don't know who the manager's life is. Being a normal life could be considered an achievement in this day and age. Although one can always improve the quality of their life, this is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil. Are you gonna mulch people? Are you gonna blend up, guys? Surely I have to be running out of... Yeah, like, so I've hit max. I've got 3 lob points. Ooh, let's give Dexter a gun. Some armor. I'll take it. So his stats recover when the day ends. Can I improve Dexter's? Yes. Justice. Nope. Nope. Who has a temperance? I might just start. It might just be you. Yeah. Good enough, right? Go into the meat grinder. I'm now getting to the point where all I need is energy. Whoops. I have to be very observant on the skin wall. Wow, he was fast. Uncontrollable? Why are you uncontrollable? Oh. Oh, freaked me out there for a second. Let's get more weapons. Stop trying to escape. This is your life now. I don't think I can... It's really hard to get that up. Like... You're doing good. You get back in there. Ava can go back in there. Still concerned about Meat Wall over here. But my observation is observation level 4. Reduced from this anomaly. Escape information, yeah. He is a non-escaping. I think that is the thing that I'm getting lucky on the most, is that they're all non-escaping. They physically can't leave. But he is a powerful one. He is a strong... He is a strong and... Probably because he can insta-kill. If I had to guess. Then you unlock Death Monster 3000. I feel like that's kind of Meat Wall over here. Like, he's a pretty chunky guy. Half the energy, blah blah blah. Brooke, get back into that machine. Become a blender. What can I buy? I can buy more armor. I can almost buy more armor. Honestly, now I just need to get the energy up. You must be happy. You must be... No. I haven't been able to learn anything from this one. This one's probably the weirdest one. How's his stats doing, though? Not bad. His stats haven't dropped yet. You can't escape. You're a bunch of shrimp with a vending machine. None of you can escape. You're all too weird and big. think I broke it. I don't think it's supposed to do that. And he just got blended. I could have ended it. The stats will increase greater the longer the machine is used. That's cool. Well, at some point he will melt you. But I suppose death was inevitable. I will complete the day with one death. I think that's really my only big complaint about the game, is that it's so much like trial and error. Like, you have to retry. Like you are kind of forced into that sense, because there's no way of knowing unless you already have like a guide or something crazy up. This one's round. Dude, your little angel is gnawing on our colleague's finger. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. It was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. That one's a repeat. Dude, your little angel is gnawing on... This sounds like a dog. I kind of just want to see this one and then maybe end the stream. Maybe do like a goofy run. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them. This is another big, like, it slows down the game a lot, because it's just like, I get that they're trying to do exposition, but it is just very kind of slow. This is a very slow game. We'll take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny knowing who you will do to prove their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them all from coming the way of the office to interact with you face to face. The one who set the rules did not consider situations. I just want to blend people, okay? I just want to, like, put them through the meat grinder doodad. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone. But please keep in mind that you do not have everything that asked for. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you... Like, it's just so meh. Like... And then this part, like, I had to do these many days in order to even get this. And I don't even know what it is. I think it would be a fun game to do, much like Unheard. It's probably a very fun game to do in a sort of chill environment. Because now I've just made things harder on myself. I've now added a new one in a new department. I now have 2 departments. And I lost a guy. This department doesn't have anybody. I can't get lucky and get like a good stat guy, right? I guess not. Yeah, I guess I can move them. Oof. It's an interesting game, but yeah, it definitely gets complicated very quick. But I'm kind of more on the consensus of I just want to see what's expanded and new. Oh, look at them. It's the little angel. Your little angel gnawed my colleague's finger off. Ooh, that's rough too. I can... Oh, okay, so they can interchange. So yeah, it gets deeper and deeper. And I would assume harder and harder because there's more things to deal with. I just want to see this dog, like, fly at this guy's face and take him out. It's kind of what I'm hoping for, but, this is gonna be the big one. This one's gonna be the most dangerous. The small dog. Why? I'm not completely against the game. I just definitely think that the game is, it's a lot to take of information. If I did the stream again, I would definitely be able to go with it with the knowledge of already knowing how to play. But yes, it just felt so draggy, like, and maybe it's just you know, the way that I feel about the kind of game. I didn't think it would be that slow. I felt it was going to be a little bit more sandboxy, and maybe that's what challenge day or the challenge mode is for. But yeah, it's an interesting game. Dory Codex. It is an interesting game, and it is on sale. It's just whether or not it would be like, it seems like it should be a smidge different. Like, a few things feel very off. Conversations, the story is a little, the story feels more like an afterthought, because like they're done in between the days, and so you're kind of just trying to blast through the days, because you don't really get any rewards for that. I noticed from doing missions, and so it all felt very meh. It felt like it needed something, or maybe I'm just, again, not going into it with a super open mind. I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't a god-awful game. It's just, I feel like there are things that don't jive with me, is all. Tomorrow will probably be, either, I know I've got a few games that I've got on backlog. I'm kind of just adding to them. I've talked about The Long Dark, or no, I haven't talked about The Long Dark. The Long Dark is one of them. The Long Dark, Death Stranding, and Papers, Please. Kind of hovering around those 3 games. And then Wednesday, we will be doing another Phasmophobia stream, me and Soap. And then I don't know from there. That's all I got, unless something changes. But yeah, it's a bit of a shorter stream today, but I kind of wasn't feeling super into the game. And obviously I don't want to just kind of like, it's kind of like Unheard. Like, Unheard felt the same way to me, where it's just like, like, too much reading, too much side stuff. I wasn't able to get into the game because there was just too much story and exposition that wasn't going anywhere. They're not bad games. They're just slower games that I just don't think make for very interesting visual experiences. But who knows? Maybe somebody will, recommend this game again, and I'll come back to it sometime later. But as of right now, I'm good with where it's at. I'm good with the time that I've played. And as such, I suppose I will be taking my leave. It's a little early. It's a little shorter than I expected, but I don't think it'll be too bad. But yes, thank you everyone for joining. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. And I will be back tomorrow, same time. Different game, something new. Ta-ta for now. Goodbye.